Good afternoon. Happy New Year. I thought I would come on for a bit of an impromptu reading. Let's just wait till you all jump on. Chipman now. It's going to irritate me. Hello. Happy New Year, everyone. So I'm just filing my nails. Just chip me now. I thought I'd just jump on. Give some readings out. Give some New Year's joy. Happy New Year to you all. When you're jumping on, hello. Here you are. See, 1 o'clock. I thought you'd all got out of bed by now. Got rid of your hangovers. had your bacon sandwiches. How are you feeling? So if you're new to the channel, let me know where you are in the world. I don't normally, what day is it? I don't even know, on Thursday. No, Wednesday. Don't normally come on Wednesday. But it's New Year's Day. And I thought, you lovely lot, you all want to know about the new year. So I'd come on and just tune into Spirit, see what we get. Say hello to everybody. See who jumps on. See who's in and around. Happy New Year, Trine. I hope you're well. How you doing, my darling? I am a bit coldy, so I'm a bit husky today. When you jump on, let me know where you are in the world. I'll just tune in to the new 2025 energy. It's a 9-year, guys. Nines are good. There's a lot of good stuff going on for people this year. Happy New Year, my darling. Hope you're well. Hello to Scotland. Where else are you from? Let me know where you are in the world, guys. It's grey. It's miserable. And the reason I'm jumping on is because it's so horrible out there. I'm not taking my dog for a walk, which she's most annoyed about. She sat behind me on the fire. Excuse the chaos behind me. I am rearranging my office, or I'm sorting my office out. So I'm just going to have to deal with it, really. It's not all perfect all the time, is it? New year, new vibes. Be real. Be real. Yeah, it's not all immaculate makeup and good hair. It's just about being real. So if North Somerset, oh, well, you're really close to me. I live in the beautiful city of Bath. So whoever's in North Somerset, you are very, very close to me. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, do give us a like, do give us a follow, do give us a thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, do tap the screen for me, because it just keeps me on longer. Oh, that was kind of a lot of smoke. Just burning out 2024. Any of that reminiscence left over from last night. I hope you all had a great time. That might have been a little bit much. So normally I'm on a Friday morning, 10 o'clock, Coffee and Conversations with Spirit. My name's Luna. I am the Spiritual Warrior UK, but I am going to start doing a Wednesday evening, 8:30 p.m. So pop it in your diary. So what I do is jump on. I look very fresh-faced on TikTok, not so much on Instagram. I think I might have a filter on. Don't quite know how I did that, but kind of like it. I don't really look this good. I don't. I can assure you. I've got a lot more lines in this, but hey, let's go with it. Not quite sure what I did this, but... So what do? We have a tune in to collective energy, see what's going on, and then I'm just going to pull a few cards for you. It's quite light. It's quite entertaining. Caveat, if anyone reaches out to you when I am on, please ignore them. They're nothing to do with me. The scammers do like to jump on and tell you all to contact them, which annoys me beyond. But I will block them as soon as I see them. So let me know. So let's just pull a few cards, just see where we are. 1st of January 2025. I hope you're all not too hungover. Happy New Year from London. Happy New Year to you. For Mean Sure. Where in London are you from? Let me know where you are in the world. It's always nice to know where you are. Let me know where you are. And is it pouring with rain? Because it's grey, it's miserable, it's bloody horrible, and it's windy. So let's just tune into the energy, see what spirit wants from us or what's going on in 2025. There's a lot going on astrologically. Oh, I like that one. Anything else we need to know? All right, we've got relationships. Always love to do a reading about relationships. And look at the number. I love this, how this works. Number 9. Sorry, I've got a couple of cameras on because I just do the whole shebang. If you want to follow me on social media, Spiritual Warrior UK, I'm on all of them. So they're all the Spiritual Warrior UK. If you want to see this played back, it will be on Instagram because it's the only place that I can do it. So I will post it. Okay, as you all jump on. You're all in bed still. You're all in bed. Okay, so relationships. So we're looking at relationships, not only romantic relationships, but obviously that will work for some people. This is relationships with ourselves. This is relationship with other people, whether they're just friendship, whether they're the same sex or the opposite sex or whatever it is. It's just about relationships with life, if you like. And we've also got the choices card, which I love because it really depends on which way you want to go with that. You know, we have got the sacral center and we've got the solar plexus. So we are working with this in this regime area of energy. So if you're feeling a little bit blocked or you're feeling a little bit out of sorts, could just be that you ate too much last night or drank too much. But this is where we anchor our own personal power in our solar plexus as well and move it up to the heart center. So this is what Spirit's going to focus on this year, is about our relationships, relationship with self, relationship with life, relationship with others, everything in and around relationships. Intimacy, freedom, acceptance, trust in the process, even when you don't know what the hell is going on. So let's just have a look. What else do we need to know about 2025? What are the themes? What are the themes? It's very quiet this morning. You're all in bed still. You're all in bed. You're all hungover. I should have come on at 4 o'clock. By that time, you'd have got up and you'd be aimlessly scrolling past. This wasn't scheduled, so this is probably why as well. Also, we've got self-sabotage, one of my favorite cards. And I'll show you the reason why. Remember, pair this with choices. So do we want to go into 2025 in our best version of ourselves, putting ourselves forward, making sure that we're doing everything that lights our world up? Just so you can see that on YouTube and Facebook. It's just different camera. Or are we going to go in a self-sabotage format? You know, we have the choice. Now, one thing I will always say, and I do make this really clear to people that I read for, you know, everybody wants to know what's going to happen in the future. The future is never set in stone. Well, some of it is, but not with regards to timing. We all have free will. So we can make the choice in which direction we want to go in. And look at this post that we've got, the direction post. We've got 2 different options on there. Are we going to go in our higher self? Are we going to go in a good vibe? Or are we going to self-destruct because fear or anxiety or patterns from the past that you've not dealt with come back up? So that's really interesting. And we've got loyalty comes in all shapes and sizes. You can see that on that one, just because the light is shining off. So look in and around your inner circle, your close circle, who you can trust, who you know is there for you, who's got your back. And if anybody doesn't, it's time to get rid of them because it's not serving you. And you know what's happening in this year? Some of the astrologicals that I was looking at, there's some great readers online. Steve Judd is a great one. He did tune in to everything that's happening. Some of the astrological things that happened in 2009, he's never seen. So it's like, it's gonna be a crazy year. So that's where we are. Happy New Year, Debbie. on Facebook. I hope that you are well. Okay, so what are we going to do today? If you'd like a reading, let's double tap those screens. It allows me to stay on longer. Do give us a like, do give us a follow, do give us a share. It lets you know when I am on and when I'm going to be coming on live. So I do live on a Friday morning, 10 a.m. That's my go-to, always there on a Friday morning. And I'm going to add in a Wednesday evening at 8:30. I'm totally free for you. I don't charge for anything. I don't reach out. There's loads of scammers around. If I resonate with you, and hi Arlene, happy new year to you, and you would like a reading, go to my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk, and that is the only place that you can book a reading. Anyone reaches out, they're nothing to do with me, please report them or block them. It is a scam. And they're all out in force, and they do jump on when I'm live, which annoys me, which you'll see if another one jumps on. Okay, so if you would like, if you'd like a reading, put your question in. Happy New Year, Babs. How you doing, my darling? And put the number 9, because we're entering a 9 year. So put the number 9 and your question. What do you want to know? And I'll tune in for you. Keep on double tapping that screen because it keeps me high on TikTok if you want TikTok. You're good. I'm glad you are good. Babs, did you have a good evening? I'm very, very well. I had a very quiet night. It was lovely. It was very chilled. I'm not really a big New Year fan, I have to say. So, number 9, will I ever move on? Okay, Susan Rose, this is for you. Okay, let's go back to the cards at Port. For those of you who've been on my readings before, my guides, I am a clairsentient. That's my main gift. I'm also a clairvoyant, psychic medium, card creator, and lots of other things. Life coach, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, don't need my resume. Where have you gone? Let me just tune into the edges. Susan Energy. We've got Susan Energy. Susan Rose, number 9. Thank you. Where was that card? Choices. We had the choices card, and this is your choice. You know, even though when things are difficult, I am going to put a card for you. Everything is about perception. Are we going to stay where we are? Are we going to move into a different place? Now, life is very difficult for a lot of people, and you know, it moves and it filters, and it's never ever a constant high. It's about learning to cope when a wave knocks you off. And yes, you will move on, but there are things that you need to do. This is about your security. I don't invite people on, just to let you know. This is about your security that you feel really kind of rocked with. And I also feel that it has sort of come out the blue. I do feel this is involved in with someone else. We've got Meet Me on the Bridge in the reverse, and we've also got the family card. So as I said, that's why I always tune into the collective energy. And remember, we are collective force when we come on here together. And what is it my guy said? We would be talking about relationships and talking about choices. This is a choice for you. You know, as difficult as it is and as pain that you are currently feeling, and I can really feel this in your heart center. You know, you just take it day by day. That's all you can do in a situation like this that has knocked you sideways. It would take it day by day. And today, focus on something that will make you happy. So it's like, why do I call this Coffee and Conversations? Because I love a good coffee. I don't drink instant coffee, and I like it in a nice mug. So that for me is when things were very difficult for me, that would be the thing that I would do. I'm going to do one nice thing for myself, and I'm going to drink good coffee in a nice cup, and I'm going to take 5-10 minutes for myself. So it could be the smallest things. You know, remember, we are in the 1st of January, and you'll see it everywhere on social media. Do this and do that and make this the best, you know, damn year ever. And yes, you know, it's great to start the new year positive, but not to set crazy goals where you are not going to be able to do any of that. You know, just set small goals, small achievable goals. That's what you need to do. Yeah, balance is coming in, and there's the sadness that you've got, and there's the sadness that I'm feeling. So I am sending you a big virtual hug, my love. Do something lovely for yourself. Go for a walk in the rain. You know, sometimes even by doing that, just wash off all the stress and all the difficulties of the year or the situation that's happened, and say a mantra. So they're bringing a mantra into me. Every day I choose to get stronger, and it's going to get better. You don't have to believe that in the beginning, but the more you say it, the more it's going to start focusing in. So yeah, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Hello, Anna Marie. I wish you a wonderful and powerful new year. And back to you, my darling. Lots and lots of love. Let's just scroll down. Okay, motivation. You are on YouTube. I'd love you to read on what blessings will happen for me and Smith in love in 2025. Susan Rose, you are more than welcome, my darling. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Motivation on YouTube. This is for you. Oh, you've got the Magician card, motivation. How wonderful is that? We do love the Magician. And we've also got the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel for you, things are going to grow. Things are going to progress. I do love this card. This is my own deck. This is called the Warrior of Love Tarot. And the Seven of Pentacles is about growth, but it's about putting in the effort. And this deck is in and around relationships. So interesting that I've used it. And it's about, you know, like taking it to the next level. It's about, they're just showing me steps. So it's like steps. So it's like progression, high level of commitment, high level of integration. But also you've got the manifestation card. I always think of the Magician as the manifestation. So really sit in and look at where it is you want to go within your relationship and what it is you want to achieve. Now, remember, we have free will, but we don't have that capacity to bring that in for somebody else. It's always about your own free will. So what is it you want for you? I want a relationship to look like this. And if they are on your vibration, then they're going to resonate with that because that's what you're putting out. And that's going to happen for the two of you. But it's looking very good. Let's just pull. I don't know how my throat's going to hold out, but we will see. We will see. Feel the rose petals of love. I love this card. You know, I love this card first because this was my very first deck, Rise of the Warrior Oracle. And this was the first card that I designed. And this is about really sitting in the heart space of love. You know, whatever it is you want in love, in life, when you sit in your heart center, and you can really go into the feeling and get out of your head, it gives you a much better perception. You don't need anyone around you. You don't need to be involved in anybody's energies. You just need to just sit in the energy of what it is your heart wants and what it is your heart's telling you. So I feel for you, motivation, that this is very much for you in trust your heart, trust what you'll be giving, because I do feel like you've got you know, a big connection with the spiritual realm. Let's put it that. Sending you lots of love and light. I hope that helps. I love your cards so much. Thank you very much. Helpfulness. I am so glad that you love the cards. Okay, let's have a look. Got a bit of a cold this morning, so I'm a bit croaky. Good morning to you all. Yes, I'm totally agree. Motivation is always about sitting in the heart space. So sending you much love and light. Let's have a look. Dawn, hello, my darling. How are you? Happy New Year to you. I know this is a bit of an impromptu, so we're a bit cash today, coming on and just seeing how the world is. Okay, let's have a look at your questions. Guys, do try and be quite sort of specific with your questions. You know, am I going to get financial abundance? What does that mean? Like financial, you know, what's financial abundance to you? So if you do want a reading, do put the number 9. We are in the 9 year, and put your question. Hiral, I hope that I've said that right. Will you finish your studies by the end of the month? I feel like you're going to need to get your head down because you are, but by the skin of your teeth. So get off this slime and go and focus on your studies. You will. You actually work quite well under pressure, and I do feel, I don't know if you've been here from the beginning. We had the self-sabotage card. See, this is how my guide works. They always piggyback. So if I don't get to you, look at other people's answers because it will have a meaning for you. You sabotage your time, you go off, you get distracted, you need to get focused because I mean by the skin of your teeth. So get focused for that. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you very much, Arlene. If you are on TikTok, do tap that screen. Should we do a giveaway? Shall we do a giveaway? Let's have a look at Karina from YouTube. We have a storm to shake up the energy. Oh, love from Denmark. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's a storm brewing over here. I believe if you're in Scotland, the New Year's Eve celebrations were cancelled. Hogmanay, that's rubbish. I mean, it's pretty horrible down here, but it's not been that bad. You would love, Karina, you'd love a message. 2025. Your silent love and separation. Okay. Karina, what does she need to know? Okay, so we've got frozen in time. That will make complete sense to you. There is a void within this connection at the moment. And in the physical plane, that what I'm going to say is about that. There's a void in the physical plane, not in the spiritual realm. I do feel like that balance is able to come in. You've got the balance card as well. I do feel like that is possible. 10 of Cups, yes. In the spiritual realm, just cut the deck. There is a strong connection. I would say definitely a past life connection here. And someone that you can feel very much within the physical realm. I feel like things are going to shift in the spring for you. I feel when the summer months start to come up, don't know where you are in the world, but certainly where I am, we are looking forward to spring, enjoying the winter, but looking forward to spring. I feel like that's where your focus is, and just really focus on the internal balance of yourself. If you want to connect with Mark, I feel like that's possible in the 5D. I feel like he's off kind of doing his thing and you're off doing your thing, and that's the way it's supposed to be at this moment in time. Anything about moving forward in the future? Certainly shifts in the summer, spring moving into the summer is what I get. Well, that just fell out. I feel like you know what that is. So I feel like there may be some reconnection summertime for you. Divine Masculine or the Emperor card. Okay, I hope that helps. Let's have a look. Kath. If you do, Kath, should you go self-employed? Let's have a look. If you do want a reading, we are putting the number 9 in because we are in a 9 year. 9's got some great things for the self, putting yourself forward. If there's anything that's not aligning to you, it's going to come slap you in the face. You're not going to be allowed to get away with it. So there's just something to bear in mind. Kath, should you go self-employed? Should you go self-employed? I love the way my guides work. Okay, so this is interesting. We had this card a moment ago, the 7 of Pentacles. So this is about growth. This is about purpose. You will. This is about taking a step forward. You absolutely should go self-employed. This is going to work out for you. It's going to be hard work, but it's going to come. I feel like you've laid down the roots for this. This is not like some new idea. I feel like this has been swirling around for a while. And I feel like you might even be doing this on the side, or I feel like you are doing this on the side because this feels like it's in action. If you're not, then you definitely need to start this because it's sort of spinning in and around you. Now we've got the High Priestess in the reverse. beautiful card. I love this. High Priestess in the reverse means you are not listening to yourself. So listen to the messages that you are getting. It's very, very important. And the outcome, Ace of Wands. Look at that. One of my favorite cards. So you're going to get clarity. You're going to get lots of creativeness. And that's going to work really well for you. I feel that creative flow is something that really resonates with you. Feels really good. Feels really good. You know, you can, if it's not on the side already, I feel like it will become a side hustle, and then you'll shift it over. You don't listen. So true. You know, the problem with listening to your guides, excuse me, I'm going to need to take a sweet. My throat's getting very dry. The problem is when we listen to our guides, what our guides give us, we don't believe it. And part of the spiritual process and part to get the most out of your intuition is to trust. Ask them to give it to you in another way. Ask them to show it to you. Now, remember, these signs are very subtle for most people. If you feel like you have a spiritual connection and you want to develop that, I am running a psychic development course starting on the 6th of January. You can still sign up to it. Do check out my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. All my offerings are there. So, you know, look into that and really, you know, see what the messages that you're getting. If you don't know if there's a definite yes or no, are you just trying to block that because of fear of taking that risk? That's what most people do. And just not trusting what you're being shown. So ask them to give it to you in a another way. Oh, Susan. Oh, I'd love to have you. It'd be amazing. Do have a look. Payment options are available. My psychic development course is live. It's a 10-session, 90-minute course where we use on the Zoom, but there's also 10 bonus sessions as well where we put homework in, that you do some follow-up work. And, you know, it's very, very difficult to develop your psychic awareness on your own. Online courses where you're not getting any guidance. So I work with my students and really help to guide them and understand the messages that are coming through. So whether you want to work with this or whether this is just a personal thing, it's a really, really lovely course. Okay, Georgina, I'm coming to you next. Excuse me, sucking a sweet because I've got a bit of a cold. Not really a cold, I've just got a sore throat. Okay, if you'd like a reading, do put the number 9 in the comments. Georgina, what is it you want to know? What is it you want to know, Georgina? What is it you want to know? Linda, first time I checked the time and it was 11 a.m. Definitely a good start. I love that. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Thank you so much for the share, Susan. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, Arlene, I'm going to come to you next. Where have you gone? Okay, Georgina. What does Georgina need to know? I'm just going to do a general Georgina because I can't see a question, but Spirit pointing you out to me. Thank you very much, Eddie. Much appreciated. Okay, let's take that one. Bear with me. Just guidance. Okay, Georgina. Oh my God, what is it with this card that's coming out? Oh, it was that one and the other one. 7 and the 8 of Pentacles. So there's growth coming in. Okay, this is really... Okay. When I get a block of cards that come out, I would just say, for those of you that don't know me, I use tarot as my tool. I am a psychic clairvoyant. I don't need cards, but I like them. I like to do something with my hands. It just keeps me relaxed. And this is my deck and I love it. So that's why I use cards. I'm not a traditional tarot reader. I have my own style because my guides lead me through the messages. Now, for me, when I get messages like this is you're not looking at a situation clearly. You've got some good cards here, but they are all in the reverse. So you need to take a step back and you need to really think about what it is you want. I feel like this is about a relationship because we've got the Six of Wands, we've got the Two of Cups, which is soulmate relationship, so deep connection. Emperor can be a divine masculine, Queen of Wands. Beautiful card when it's in the upright, not when it's in the reverse. So you're definitely not listening to your gut. You're not seeing, you are seeing the situation clearly, but you're not acting on it. That's kind of what I get. I do feel like you're seeing it, but you don't actually want to see it. I feel like with this, there is definite growth that needs to happen. And I feel like that needs to come from the other person. I feel like you need to take a step back. You need to do some work on yourself because you need to get this little lot in the upright. You know, when we're out of kilter and out of sync, it becomes very, very difficult to see things clearly. And that's not a criticism. It's just the way it is. You know, we get caught up. We want to see the best in people because I feel like it's blocking you. Chariot in reverse. And you know, well, you know, I feel like confusion is the word. Like I couldn't get my words out. Confusion is the word that they're giving me. It's like I feel like you want to believe the best, but what you're actually seeing is not the best. Let me know if that makes sense to you, because I feel you know, it's good for clarity. I want to make sure that what else? Yeah, this is a period of healing for you. This is the time to step back and really figure out what it is that you want. I feel like that's really, really important. So sending you lots of love and light with that. %. Been struggling a lot since my nana passed. Okay. Right. So, you know, one thing that you can do is try to take some time to meditate, try to take some time to connect with your nan and really like balance out your frequency, because this imbalance of grief and trauma and shock is that, you know, it's you're focusing on the lack. And you need to focus on the abundance of what she brought in and what she can still bring into you now she's crossed over to the other side. So I hope that that makes sense. Bear with me. Thank you very much, Arlene. I'm going to come to you next because you also... Thank you so much for all your likes and shares, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you've just jumped on, welcome. My name's Luna. I am the spiritual warrior. Do watch out for scammers. I don't reach out to anybody. Arlene, how smooth? I thought it was. What I need to know. Arlene. So normally I'm live on a Friday morning, 10 a.m. I am going to be doing a Wednesday evening, 8:30. I may pop on tonight, who knows? See how busy my day is. I'm tidying and rearranging my office at the moment. So let's have a look. Where are we going? Morning, Jim. So lovely for you to jump on. Oh, I've got so many messages coming in. Arlene, okay. How smooth. Oh. Certainly a blockage that's there. I can feel it. The energy for me in and out for you moving is very back and forth, Arlene. So I don't know if you're not 100% about moving, you're not 100% on board, because I feel like this is like, yeah, I want it. No, I don't. Yeah, I want it. I don't know if it's the stress of it, the in and around, that this has been a really stressful process to you, because that's what I'm picking up. It doesn't feel like you feel abundant about it. It doesn't feel like this is a joyful new thing. It feels it's like I'm in and out. I'm in and out with the decision of moving. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Oh, hang on. Oh, you definitely want to move. What's the block then, Spirit? What's this block? What's the block? Is it because you've not found anything and you don't think you're going to find what it is that you want within your price range? Because there's something that's just kind of like swirling around in my head that's it just feels like it's sat in the negative aspect of it. Oh, there's nothing going to be out there. I'm never going to be able to do this. Nothing's ever coming up. It feels like there's lots of disappointment in and around the move. And it feels like I tell you why I laugh. And please let me know if this makes any sense to you, because it's got nothing to do with moving. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I love to have an angelic glow around me. It's always good. Arlene, so what someone said to me, it's the house move is like dating. I've got somebody in spirit that's here. It's a female energy. So can you please let me know, because I don't know what this has got to do in and around dating. And she said to me, you know, when you go into dating and you're like, oh, there's never anybody good out there, or I never meet anybody my age, or they don't have the same interest. And it's like, so you kind of go into it, you kind of want it, but you go into it with this negative aspect. You don't really think that you're going to meet somebody. That's what I'm getting. So can you let me know? Where are you? Thank you for sharing, Donna. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's your mum. It's her, oh, your mum's in spirit. Yeah. Ah, okay. So does that make any sense to you about why she's talking about dating? This is very funny. Anyhow, once you get aligned with it, I do feel like it's going to move really quickly, because it's got the 8 of Wands here, and that's fast paced. We've also got the Chariot card. There's something about getting it aligned, and then when it's aligned, it's going to move really, really quickly. Have you got to sell? Have you got to sell as well? Because that's what I feel. I feel like they're sort of saying, the place that you're in at the moment, there's something about like cleansing the energy of it. Put salt in the corner, go around with the Salo Panto sticks, and you know, cleanse it out and put some good vibes in there. And I'm smelling like baked, like freshly baked bread. So this is something in and around like an energy about getting a good vibration in and around at the moment. Oh, I can't find you. Anyhow, right. So what they're giving me is something to get aligned and focus in what it is you want. Feel it. Imagine that you're in it. That's what it's about. Okay, fine. Thank you. Imagine that you're already in your new place. And then I feel like it's going to move quite quickly. Cleanse the energy in and around it, and about the thought process that this is not happening to your timeline, because there's something in and around that. So I hope that helps. Thank you. Right, let's just have a look. Hello, Anna. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Keep seeing a little boy in your dream. What does that mean? Definitely somebody is trying to communicate with you. I don't feel like you know this person in the living. Like, I don't feel like it's somebody that you know that's a young spirit that's crossed over, because I don't know what the connection is, but there is certainly a message is going. There's a link. There's a link. What is it you wanted to know? Do you hear him by knocking on the door? Because he's knocking on a door for me. I do feel like it's a spirit. I do feel like it's a spirit coming in to try to give you a message, Anna. Because I can see him. I can see him. It's like clear as day. And he's knocking on a door for me. What does she need to listen to? There's something about listening to the change and listening to the messages. What else do you want her to know? What is this for? What are you trying to tell her? What are you trying to tell her? I'm completely honest with you. I don't know what it is he's trying to say. It's like what he's showing me is that there's a frustration there. And it's almost like I feel like he's sort of keeping in his frustration. So I don't know if this relates to him or this relates to you. This is what you're doing and he's mirroring that to you, or this is just all about him. So certainly sit with that, because I feel like that's really, really important. There's definitely a message coming in, because I can hear a ringing in my ears as well, but I'm not able to just get like the fine line, the fine details of it. There's a vibration in my throat. This is definitely about a message. Just keep on sitting with it, Anna. He's definitely here to give you a message. So let me just go in. It's always holding your hand. So how you communicate with him is very much in asking him questions. You know, what is it you want to tell me? Why are you here? Why do you keep coming in? And what I would suggest that you do is that you sit with it in a meditation rather in dream state, because that might be more powerful for you. So I feel like that is really, really important as well. Okay, so Anna on Facebook, this is another Anna. Sorry. Right, Anna Iver from the US. I'll come to you next. Do let me know where you are in the world, guys. It's always nice to know where you're tuning in from. Thank you so much for all the gifts and the likes. Do keep on tapping, guys. It allows me to stay on longer, so just keep tapping that screen. Do share the lives as well. Okay, Anna from the US. Anything on the romance? From Australia. Hello from Australia. You are well into the 1st of January. Oh, we've got a Leo sign. He's also from Australia as well. Look at you guys. What time is it in Australia? Anna Iver. Anything on romance? So I feel like things haven't quite worked out for you at the moment. There is still some energy in and around the past relationship. I've got the 10 of Swords, I've got the 3 of Cups in reverse, and I've got the 6 of Wands as well. For me, this is all about having an energy that's still holding on to the past. Again, thinking about that there's not a progression moving forward, thinking about See, this is interesting because when I was tuning to the other lady, this was the message that I was getting. So maybe there was a cross wire there, and this was for you. Balance is coming in, but again, it starts with the mind. It starts with the thought process, and it's really, really important to go into this with regards to romance and what it is you want from you. We've got nothing has gone wrong, so. It's like write down what it is you want. Use the time of year as a manifestation, not a person. I feel like that's important to say as well. And, I feel like, there's people that it's like there's no one out there, or there's, it's like when I go into dating, into your energy, there's a negative thought process that's in your head. I'm never going to find somebody. There's not good people out there. They're all idiots. So it's something very much in and around that. So it's like it coming in, and I feel like they need to be emotionally available. So it's like, where are you available? Where are you holding yourself back from stepping in to a relationship? Because I feel like you looking at that is going to be really, really helpful for you in creating what it is that you want moving forward in 2025. So I do feel like it's like coming into later into the year. But that is good. Yeah, there's some sort of transformation that needs to happen first and foremost within to create what is going on the outside world. I hope that helps. Okay, guys, my throat is it's going. Okay, let's have a look. Ishtar, where have you gone? There's so many of you on here today. Thank you so much for jumping on. Anything about love for me and moving house? Ishtar. Oh, well, I feel like the house move is coming in really, really quick. Really, it's like it's it's almost like they're saying, it's in hand. It's in hand. Trust the process. The Knight of Swords is a very, very quick energy. So I feel like with the house move, it's coming in very quick. When you find it, I feel like it will be, whether it's you find somebody or it sort of completes, but it will certainly be in this half of the year. So prior to June 2025, that's what they're showing me. And there's balance coming up. Anna Iva, I'm going to come back to you definitely. There's balance coming in. I do, this is Ishtar. With regards to relationship, there is something that you're holding yourself back on as well. So it's interesting how they pair up the energy. This is always how my guides work, guys. Okay, Ishtar, there is something that you need to let go of. There is a pattern. I feel like you're coming out of that energy. The devil is not a bad card. Scorpio energy, it's not a bad card at all. It's just making you realize that you're doing the same thing but expecting different results. So there is something that you need to look at in your repeated patterns with regards to relationships. The house move is almost like a done deal. It's like they've got it covered upstairs. Why is the devil here, please? For Ishtar, why is the devil here? So two things I've got coming in. You're looking back at relationships in not seeing what you've obtained from them. And what I mean by that is the growth, is the understanding. It's made you a better person. I don't feel like it's always been easy, but there is certainly something to move on from. So the past really needs to be left in the past. So a great time of year to use it as experience, thank whoever it is that has brought you difficulty, because with the past pain, sometimes we hold ourselves back and we don't even realize that we're doing it because our brain is going, no, I want this and I want to move forward and this is what I want. But actually, it's like deep down, it's a very scary thing to enter, and we want someone to come in and sweep us off our feet or take us to different places. And it's like, but what's the work that you're doing for yourself? Because it's like, yeah, I want this high a level of ascension, but there's an element of me that's frightened of opening up. So I hope that helps. Stunning name as well. Thank you very, very much. Anna, yes, it was a recent relationship that was upsetting. I still have hopes to make it work. Okay, that is what's holding you back with regards to relationships. This is a very common thing that has happened in people that wait for relationships for people. And what's coming into me, it's like, I feel like you've fallen in love with the person, the potential of the person, the potential of where they could be, and the potential of the relationship, because I do feel like there was a strong connection. So I can see why you are holding on. So the energy is very, very quick, because somebody really wants you to know this. This is why they were drawing my energy back to you again. So be careful are you attached to the potential, or are you attached to the person? Either way, if that person is not currently available, then don't waste your time at this moment in waiting for them to move, waiting for them to grow, waiting for them to develop. What you do is you give it up to spirit and say, you know, if this is for me, then and this is for my highest good, then I'm open to it, and I trust that you will you know, get them aligned, get them to do the work, put them back in front of me. Until then, I'm going to go on and I'm going to live my life. So that's what I feel you need to have. So I hope that helps, Anna, because I feel like that's kind of holding you back, that want, because you don't actually really want somebody else, you want them. Okay, how are we doing for time? I am getting a little dry. Anna Marie, stuff in dream state is really, really strong at the moment. Really, really strong. That's astral traveling. So you are connecting to your auric field. You are connecting to things that are happening in and around. So it's like it's happening. It's like they're cementing in the seed in the astral plane in your auric field, and then it's going to bring it in. So start manifesting on that in your heart space, bringing it in, feeling it, experience it, bringing it into your heart, and just go with that, because I feel like that will really help move it along. I'm so glad that helps you. You're more welcome. Much love and light, my darling. Okay. Thank you guys for all jumping on today, and thank you for all the lovely loves and likes and shares for anything. Oh, Babs. Babs. What do we need to do for you? I don't know how to come to this. Let's get the card for you. Okay, let's have a look. Love. Let's do love, Babs. I'm going to do love and career. Okay, let's do love. Okay, so what's really interesting, I've got this beautiful deck of Australian bushflower essences. They are just the most beautiful, beautiful Australian essences. They're a little like back flower remedies, but they're called Australian bushflower essences. You can get them anywhere, and they do a deck of cards. Now, Ian White, who is the founder, trained me, oh my God, many, many years ago. God, I don't even know if he's still alive. Oh my God, I must have done the training with him. God, it was before my kids were born. So nearly 20 years. I'm showing my age. 20 years ago. And I have used these hugely. And what comes up for you, Babs, is open the heart. Now, you can actually purchase this as a remedy called Bluebell, and you can get the stock bottle. Just Google it, because the other thing that comes up is judgment in reverse. So there's something that you're not seeing. There's something that you're not moving forward for your higher self. And I feel like it's about opening your own heart. It's like internally you feel quite adrenal. It's quite sort of it's like there is something about calming the inner center for you to create what it is you want on the outside, create it in the inside. But this might help you as a way forward. So I hope that helps. These are really amazing essences to take, and they're extremely powerful. I use them a lot. They do a lot of combinations that you can buy. I think even Amazon sell them. If you want the stock bottle, then you need to go to a sort of specialist, but just Google it, you'll find it. I use somebody called Healthlines, which are fantastic. I don't know if you need to be a practitioner to purchase from them. Okay, let's see. Let's do one more. Where are we doing? Okay, so perhaps if you feel empty because your heart is shut down, so you need to open that out. Try Bluebell. Try that and see how that works for you. So, guys, happy New Year, May 2025. Be everything that you want. Do check out the website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. I run lots of courses. I've got a big course coming up that's going to be 99 days of working with me. Everything's based around the 9, but I'll tell you more about that later. I've got a tarot course that's starting in March. I've got a psychic development course that's going to be starting in early January. All my stuff is interactive, so I like to work with people. And if you would like a reading, if anybody reaches out to you, it's not me. Do block them and report them. It's a scam. I have a live calendar, so you can book on my website and it will show you when I am available. It's love and light to you all, and I will see you. When will I see you? I see you Friday morning. Friday morning at 10. Look forward to seeing you then. Take care, guys.